here now speaking with Team Memory Haven, the winners of the Technovation 2020 World Summit earlier this year. We have Margaret Akano, her sister Rachael Akano, Joy Njekwe, and their mentor Evelyn Nomayo, who's also the founder of Phase Innovate. The finalists at the Technovation World Summit are challenged to come up with apps that can make a positive impact on the world. This year, 5,400 students created more than 1,500 apps, and the Memory Haven team came out as the winners of the Senior Girls Division. So congratulations, girls, first of all.
Thank you.
And I'd love to know, first of all, what is Memory Haven, if you want to explain that to people, and how did you come up with the idea?
So the Memory Haven app is an app created to support and promote the independence of people living with dementia while also empowering their families and supporting caregivers and medical practitioners. So we were initially inspired to create Memory Haven after the death of our mentor's mother, who sadly passed away due to dementia. Memory Haven has 8 main features. A photo wallet that allows users to upload, share, and receive photos that are tagged using AI, a music playlist, a reach out feature, a face and voice recognition feature, a memory game feature, reminder alerts, my mood tracker, and a health checks feature as well.
That's brilliant. Such a great idea. And it's great to see people coming up with ideas that can have that kind of a positive impact. Is that something that inspired you to get involved in STEM? Is it to make a positive impact, or is there other inspirations there?
Well, personally, I was inspired to get involved in technology by our mentor, Mrs. Nomayo. She is a woman in tech herself, and through her words of encouragement, motivation, and wisdom, I was able to develop a love and appreciation for the world of tech.
And Joy and Rachael, what inspires you to get involved?
Well, for me personally, I've always been interested in computers and science, but I think the interest really got sparked in 2018 when our mentor, Evelyn Nomayo, held a summer camp for young people in our area to kind of get a feel for the tech industry and for computer coding. So the camp was called BAME Tech, and we were there for a week just kind of learning about how to code, and we made app prototypes, and we were learning about entrepreneurship. And I think that's what really made me know that is what I wanted to do. And then after that, we did a few local competitions, and then obviously Technovation. So I think that's definitely what made me know that, yeah, this is it.
Joy, what was your motivation?
Well, from a very young age, scientists have always interested me in sort of the prospect of using scientists to question and answer questions. But what really brought out that interest in me was when we did that BAME Tech summer camp in 2018, hosted by our mentor, Miss Evelyn Nomayo, because it was a tech and entrepreneurship program, and it helped us get to grips with the relationship between tech and business. And I ended up really enjoying it. So after that, we did lots of competitions, and yeah, under our mentor's mentorship, it was really interesting and just made me want to continue further.
That's great, and it's great to have those opportunities to find out what you like and what you're into. And when you take on these STEM opportunities, do you feel well represented in the STEM industry? Just to kind of ask the important question there.
Joe, do you want to go first? Or?
Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, well, I feel we are represented by the industry. I believe every day things are evolving, and I feel that more and more young women such as ourselves are getting involved in tech, which is great, I think.
And Joy?
I feel like we're slowly heading towards representation, but I don't think we're there yet because, for example, after we won the competition, so many people were surprised that Black girls, specifically girls, were even able to attempt to make a solution to solve a social problem in their area. And I feel like we have this stigma behind girls, especially getting into tech, and it's challenging, but at least we're trying to break it with all these competitions, and just putting awareness out there is just helping this problem. And eventually I believe that will one day be fully represented in the tech industry.
Yeah. And you three yourselves are great representatives as well. I mean, it must be so inspiring to see people like yourselves, teenage girls, doing something as impressive as this. So, and Evelyn, you're doing great work as well, kind of increasing that representation in STEM. Can you tell us a bit about Phase Innovate and what you're doing there?
Okay, thank you so much for having us and appreciate this opportunity. Basically, Phase Innovate, as you may know, is a non-for-profit organization, and our goal is to bridge the gap, the race and gender gap in the tech field. And the way we do that is by providing technology education through a structured mentoring system. So that's what the main goal of Phase Innovate is all about. But again, there are a couple of initiatives that we have attempted to do. And one of it will be, the Technovation stuff that the girls won. And as you know, from time to time, like what they mentioned, I would organize things like summer camp to encourage more girls to get into the STEM field.
And do you find, because it seems like once the opportunity is there, they'll jump at it. Do you find it is as easy as that just you need to open up opportunities, or do you think that you need to reach out to these people to get them to consider taking on these camps?
I guess my interest, to be honest with you, would have been, I focus on, ethnic minority, because I realized they're not in that space, because I'm a computer scientist, to put it that way, and I know how it feels to be in that field. I'm always the elephant in the room, and I also noticed that most ethnic minority young girls, they don't see that field as if it's their own. They see it as it's exclusively reserved for men. To be honest with you, it's girls generally. So I just took it upon myself to see how we can break that notion of the boys thing. So I started, like they said, in 2018, I started a program. It's like a summer camp program. That would have been one of my initiatives, and that's how I started gathering more girls into the field. So the summer camp for girls, and at the same time, I decided to get involved with Technovation, because I realized that if these girls do not have a goal, if it's just training them on IT, I just felt it's not sustainable. It's not enough, because they have their schoolwork to do. So I just felt if it's a competition, something that will actually motivate them, I felt that will be a game changer. So I decided to get myself involved with Technovation. And Technovation is a global is a company in America. What they do, they get girls from all over the world to look at their community and see and spot out a social problem and use technology to solve it. So I felt, I love it. I'm a social entrepreneur, so I love that idea. So I got involved. So I became one of the ambassadors in Ireland. So that's one initiative that I really love. So I would do that on a yearly basis. I go to schools to get young girls. They are not the only girls I mentored this year. I actually mentored 16s. This is actually fewer than what I did the last year because of the COVID stuff. And we're lucky 4 of the teams got to semifinals, which is the top 100 in the world. There were about 5,600 participants. So yeah. So that would have been one of my initiatives that that's the product of Memory Haven.
Yeah. It's fantastic work, and like I can see from the way the girls talk about it that you must be a fantastic mentor, and the fact that you're putting yourself out there for other girls, it's just a wonderful thing to see. I think you deserve as much credit as well, and congratulations to you for everything that you've done, and thanks girls for talking to us today.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thanks so much.
Thank you.